Okay. Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Wise Woman Way. You are here with Elizabeth Lai. It is what most people call Thanksgiving. And I've changed the name of it for me, how I deal with this holiday and celebrate it due to knowing my history and what this Thanksgiving is all about. I'll save that discussion for another day. Anyhow, you guys, I have a lot of food to cook on this show. And this is launching the food show on this, what I call Family Harvest Day. Anyhow, what we're starting off with our cooking, I'm talking about we're going to have some, and let me just be clear on this. I'm not a big meat eater at all, but I have people, company, and friends who eat meat. That's their prerogative. But I always encourage people, we got to do better. And this is going to be, and I want you to challenge me on this. This is the last day any type of meat will be in my meals. If I don't get it right today, I'm going to keep on struggling until I stop. But one thing for sure, by the end of this year, cold turkey with meats and anything that has to do with an animal. Like, well, I don't do milk, cow milk. I don't even do goat milk. I hadn't for over, I guess, a good 10 years. But anyway, this is what we cooking today. Thank you for tuning in. So, we're going to make some broccoli rye. We're going to make some kale greens. We're going to make some collard greens, of course, because my background of being so-called African American, I'm African, in the South, the eastern part of North Carolina. North Carolina, for the most part, is eastern. The eastern style, we definitely do collard greens. So my water here is boiling, you guys. I have some smoked turkey neck here. And I don't have much collard greens and stuff because some stuff is just for my company. And like I say, they like meat. That's their prerogative. Some people only eat poultry. And some people don't eat meat at all. So this is what we got going on. No meat, smoked turkey, and some pork in here. Hey, I know how to cook it all because I was raised up on it. And my grandmas and grandpas were too. But this is what we're doing on this show today. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. We got the water boiling. We're going to go ahead, throw that turkey neck in there. And then, I think I actually put the wrong thing in. You guys hold on here now. Let me get it together. I don't cook really like I used to. I raised my children. All my children are now adults, so it's just me. So all of the experience of the 41 years that I had to cook because someone needed me, all of that experience and cooking over and over and over the same foods, I am an expert in some things, and I'm claiming it, and everybody else should too, if you have a lot of years in doing it. And call me a chef or whatever you want, but I know. Let me take this turkey out of here. Smoked turkey goes in this one. Matter of fact, we're going to do both of those smoked turkey necks, okay? And after that, look. We found this little tiny, small little shoulder, which we're going to make some North Carolina style chopped barbecue for our guests. And I'm going to tell you right now, no, we're not rinsing it off. Look at that. That's a nice piece for the people. We're not rinsing it off because the water does that itself. And then you wind up with salmonella poisoning or whatever, handling a lot of meat. So this is what we're doing. This here pot right here is for the meatless. So when this gets going, I'm going to start putting the seasoning in them now. Okay, so this is going to be a very short video. So I'm going to get to what I'm trying to do. I'm going to wash my hands. You guys know, of course, that sure, you always always want some paper towel. You want to always make sure you wash your hand. Let's get rid of the stuff we don't need. I'm so glad you guys tuned in today. I am excited. You guys hear my music in the background, but like I always say, I own no rights to the music. So I'm going to show you what we put in our meats for seasoning. I'm going to get my back off you. Didn't mean to do that, but I'm working in a small kitchen. That's the way it is. And I'm good. Oh, I thank God for my boyfriend. He called me this morning from out of Africa. I love this man. Beautiful. Anyway, he started my day off for me. So look, you guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little crushed red pepper in the smoked turkey. And the smoked turkey will be for the smoked turkey will be for the kales, and of course that one over there is going to be for the collard greens. I won't have collard greens. I'm going to have some kale, and I'm going to have some broccoli rye. And then also we're going to be doing my broccoli casserole that I made every year for my children. And like I say, my oldest son is 41 years old, so you can imagine how long I've been cooking. Plus when I had to help cook for my siblings when my mom, was at work, and then my grandma. So there you have it. So I'm going to turn the fire up on both of these guys to get them to really in that boiling state. But before I do, I'm going to show you how we cook soul food. So I'm not only cooking soul food today, but I'm cooking soul food, and we're going to make sure we drain all the fats and stuff out of it. Now, when it comes down to that pork is in a whole subject all by itself, and anything you put in with pork, I don't even want to talk about that. But, I ain't mad at people who eat it. But now for the smoked turkey is awesome because it gives your greens a nice smoke taste. So what we're going to do here, let me get some containers to work with. Okay, so we got a little seasoning here, and I like this seasoning here. I have the other one. We like kind of... No, these are the same one. McCoy grew up on this. And I don't use it all the time. I don't really cook a whole lot these days anyway. So I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get my weight down more. I picked up maybe about 10 pounds since the pandemic. But anyway, here we go, y'all. So I'm just going to put a palm of seasoning salt in my hand for now. And then we're going to get us a pinch of black pepper. You gotta have some black pepper in it. Okay, likewise with the one in the back, this is how we're gonna do it. And that shouldn't take long. I have some Himalaya pink crystal salt here. I'm not gonna crush this up. Look, that need to be crushed up in my mortar and with my mortar and pesto. But we're just gonna put the little salt in there to get that one rolling. And not only that, but we're going to add to that as well a little pepper, of course. We don't have to do the crushed red pepper because we're going to put the crushed red pepper in it when it's almost done. So let's get that to start cooking. And then once that shoulder almost finished cooking, not quite, we're going to stick it in the oven while the oven is heated. And we're going to let that go ahead and bake in the oven until the skin is crystallized. I'm going to do it the way my mom did it. And my mom was known for her chopped barbecue. Boy, she was bad at it. But I do have a recipe that's in our Fat of the Land archives. All of the food I'm making is foods I learned from my mom and my grandma. And they learned it from theirs and so forth, so on. I'm grateful I had the opportunity to know my parents. If I don't have the opportunity to know their parents. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this part with putting the seasonings in. So I did the shoulder. I put the seasoning in this one. And now I'm just going to throw some pink Himalaya sea salt, that is, in for the greens. There we go. Matter of fact, for the greens, I will also be putting some red palm oil in all of these. I get my red palm oil from an African market here in West Haven on Campbell Avenue. I put it in all my greens because I find that the red palm oil is the best oil, and for me it even beats coconut oil. And I have tried all the oils for years. I've been on this journey since the early 90s when I began waking up from slumber, and I started becoming more conscious of everything in my life: what I eat, how I think, what I do, and how I behave in the world. So you guys, not only am I doing a pork roast, but I also have some oxtails that I'm going to make with some gravy and rice as well for my guests that are coming. And one I definitely have to cook for, because both of them actually, because they're expecting a baby. So anyhow, you guys, there it is for now. I'm going to cut this video. I don't want it to be too long because they're going to be multiple videos. And y'all excuse me, I didn't have no breakfast. Delicious. This is that multi-grated sweet potato pudding I made on one of the videos. You can check that video out, how to make it. It is awesome. It has coconut in it. I didn't eat nothing today, and I know I have to eat my breakfast, so I'm going to go ahead and chuck down those potatoes. And it's made from sweet potato because the yam is better for candy. You guys be well, be wise, always think higher. Also, if you like what we do, please support us, subscribe, put in a comment, give us some suggestions, press like, and please share. If you can't do nothing else, just share. We thank you. May heaven smile upon you. Check us out on our next video. We got a lot of food to cook. It's going to be fun. And then we also going to have videos going to different houses and watching them how they do things. This is going to be fun. Thank you. Ashe.